Right, have you got that? Fantastic. Now, let's test it a bit more. You notice that I've been testing quite a lot and seeing these errors, but I've also been reading these errors. Well, let's see if I can make it error again. So, what's the name of the first player? A. What's the name of the second player? B. How many sides do you want? 3. And look how I've written that 3. And I go enter. I get an error again. So what's going on here? Well, I've told it to convert into an integer, but how could it convert THREE into an integer, into a whole number? It doesn't understand what the word 3 is. For it, it's just a bit of text. So we now need to look at some way we can deal with this. And I couldn't, well, maybe I could have predicted this, but how do I always make sure that I never get that kind of error again? Well, let's have a look. This thing here says value error. It's saying it's a built-in value error. Invalid, literal for int with base 10, 3. So it's telling me, hang on, if we look at that base 10, that's denary decimal. And it's going, well, literal for int, and you've typed in 3. That's not base 10. That's you literally typing in 3. So we've done it wrong. But I'm now going to show you how to catch errors of a certain type, like value error. So it doesn't matter what you type in, it will always catch it. And the way that we do these errors is we use something called a try and catch. Now, the way you make a try is like this. I'm going to stop the code. And before we ask for this line, I'm going to enter a new line just above it. And then this line, I'm going to go try. Now, this is a bit like trying to catch a ball. I'm going to try to make this statement, but if I fail to make the statement, I need the computer program, I need Python, to catch the error for me. So, and then it can handle it. Because at the moment, it can't handle this kind of error. It's just going, I can't cope, you take it here. Go and take it. So I'm now going to add a catch. Now, the way that we do a catch in Python is slightly different to most other languages. Is we use the except for, so EXCEPT, except. But I will refer to it still as the catch statement because that's how we normally call these things. Now, remember it said value error down here when we ran it. So I'm now going to catch any value error. So I type in value error. Enter. And now I'm going to go print. And in this case, capital letter, you have to type only using the number keys. There we go. Now, I've got another little error. If we look, it's giving me a red line there. I hold my mouse over it and it tells me there's an indentation to increase. I go, of course, because I put a colon after the try. So now I've entered that, and that colon's gone. So that's fantastic. So here I've got a little way of catching it. Now I'm going to run this, and we're going to see what happens if I run this now. So what is player A, B, how many sides do I have? Green. Enter. And now it's gone, player 2 is the winner with a score of 6. I'm thinking, oh, fantastic. That almost works. It certainly caught my error. So I'd like you to add your try and your catch for a value error, just as I've done there. Away you go.